Hey guys, good morning. So, I worked another third shift last night. Yeah, it pretty much kicked my ass. But while I was working last night, I thought to myself, I got a few hours Saturday morning that I can put together and upload for YouTube. I thought, what can I get? What can I get out of the horror cave? I got so many things that I want to show you guys. But I just wanted to, I didn't know what video I could upload. I didn't know what item I could choose for today's video. So I just kind of stopped thinking about it, and I thought, well, when I get home, I'll kind of go down in the horror cave, look around, see if I can grab something to do a video on. Needless to say, guys, it must be fate, or, I don't know what you would call it, but right before I left work this morning, my coworker came in, and she handed me this box. Okay, now the box was all wrapped up in fancy wrapping paper, and the bow was on there. And she says, "I got you something," and I'm like, "You didn't have to get me anything, but." It really means a lot that that she did, and so I opened it. I opened it right there in front of her, and she says, I hope you like it. And I'm like, yeah, I'm sure I will. Well, inside was this. This is a Nightmare on Elm Street Freddy Krueger slide. I tried putting my cell phone light to it to try and project it on the wall. I wanted to show you guys, but it didn't come out too well. And I'm not too sure if you could how good of a view you got through this camera view. But it's Freddy Krueger, Nightmare on Elm Street Part 3. He's doing that pose. I've seen it on Google Images and different things. He's doing that pose, guys, where he's kind of hugging himself, with his shoulders. Basically, this pose right here. And I thought to myself, I got that figure at home. I told her, I said, I got that same exact figure from 1989 at home in my collection. And guys, I don't think I ever did a video on this figure. So it was like perfect. I'm like, okay, well, that'll be my video for today. Pretty pretty self evident that that's what I was going to do. So it's a really cool slide, guys. They're coming. I see different companies are starting to do like things like this where they're bringing back the vintage. Like this slide. I thought it was really old at first, but then I looked at it. On the back here, it says Sci-Fi USA Networks 2001, all rights reserved. There shall be no reproducing or selling of this photograph in any manner without the prior written consent of Sci-Fi. So it's not really an old slide, but it's still cool nonetheless. I have a projector floating around here somewhere that belonged to my grandfather. I'll try and see if I can pull that out one of these days and throw some of these slides in there and check them out. The other funny part, guys, before I get to the figure over here, is she told me she ordered this off of eBay. And, she was talking to the seller via messaging and said, I'm trying to get this for a coworker at work, and I want to make sure it comes before Christmas. And she says, you probably saw his YouTube channel, The Horror Stash. And sure enough, guys, sure as shit, the guy's like, oh yeah, I'm a subscriber to his page, or to his channel. And he knew exactly who The Horror Stash, who I was, and follows the channel and everything else. So that kind of blew me away too, because I'm not used to, just people like that, knowing the name of The Horror Stash. Well, I guess I've had the channel for a couple years now, and I grew a good amount of subscribers in that time. So I guess it's only a matter of time where the name will kind of spread a little bit. But it was just mind blowing to me, that the dude knew exactly who the Horror Stash was. But back to this figure here. I bought this probably, I don't know, a year ago. These are, let me see, these are on eBay for about $25 to $30. I got the description here on my cell phone. So basically it's a created by Fourth New Line-Heron vent in 1989. made in China. He's made of solid rubber. I mean, this thing's heavy, guys. It's like a paperweight. And he's about 8 inches tall, you know, from the, you know, floor, counter here up, 8 inches about. Like I said, you could get these on eBay from anywhere from $25 to $30. I've you know, seen a couple, but this one I have, it does have some minor wear on the hat and you know, on the glove and things like that. You can see on the back here, it does have the 4th new Line-Heron vent figure, all rights reserved, China, 1989. So it's not in bad shape for being as old as it is. And guys, like I say, it's heavier than hell here. But just the two of these pieces together is really cool. I mean, this is the actual pose of him doing this pose here. Okay? Very cool. But I had to give my coworker a shout out. I know she'll be watching this video. I don't want to say her name on the video without her permission, but she knows who she is. Thank you so much. I really appreciate it, and this will go nicely with Mr. Krueger here. I'll probably display them together as a set. But yeah, guys, I'm very happy with this. I'm very happy, and you know, it's just, they just go together perfectly. Alright guys, that's all I have for you today. I'm going to try and pump out another video too. I'll hold off on uploading that one for another day or two. That way, you know, I'm not overloading you guys. But I'm trying to get back into the video making, especially before and going into the new year. Okay guys, I'll see you next time.